Europe has a long and bloody history of wars, of borders brutally contested, of nations and empires carving destructive furrows far from home. Today that peace is being severely tested by Russian President Vladimir Putin as he masses troops on Ukraine's border, and diplomats are raising the alarm in stark terms. The U.S. ambassador to the 57-nation, Globe Straddling Organization for Cooperation and Security in Europe, Michael Carpenter, warned on Thursday that European security is facing a crisis, and Putin, whose nation buried tens of millions of its own in European wars, is unearthing fresh grievances about the post-World War peace, specifically the role of NATO, the transatlantic defensive alliance, and counterpoint to last summer. In a 20-page document citing centuries of blood-spattered history, Putin laid claim to Ukraine, which in 1991 regained its independence following the Soviet Union's collapse, stating, "Russians, Ukrainians, and Belarusians are all descendants of ancient Rus, which was the largest state in Europe." He concluded, "Our spiritual, human and civilizational ties formed for centuries have their origins in the same sources. True sovereignty of Ukraine is possible only in partnership with Russia." As commander of the world's fifth-largest army, and barely halfway through an expected almost four-decade rule, Putin is setting the stage to stake his claim just as his ancestors did, positioning forces on Ukraine's border awaiting his command. Having already invaded Crimea in 2014, fears Russian troops will again cross the border have never been higher. The past week of talks, bilaterally with the U.S. in Geneva Monday, with NATO in Brussels Wednesday, and culminating at the OSCE in Vienna on Thursday, which were meant to ease tensions, seem to have achieved the opposite and entrenched Putin's emissaries in hostile rhetoric.